And Chess.com is here outside with Grandmaster Maxime Vachier-Lagrave. It's getting a little chilly, so we have our jackets on. But let's first talk about this round. You and Radjabov have played the longest 2 games. You're the 2 trying to qualify. Are you 2 fighting the hardest, perhaps?
Well, I mean, you could say that, but you could also say, I mean, I fight, of course, know especially that I definitely need some wins in my pocket. I will definitely fight even harder than I did, but of course it depends on the conditions. Like, I mean, my last 2 games, of course, it was a pity for me to make such quick draws, but the position just turned out this way. I mean, so, you know, here today, I mean, at first I probably, you know, would have been happy with a quick draw given how terrible my position looked, and somehow everything, you know, sort of held together, and even more than that, I got even counterplay and, you know, good reasons to start playing for win.
Yeah, how did you feel about rook and 2 pawns against 2 minor pieces?
I thought I was better, but I missed one move of his, which was f5, and after that I'm already back to you know, fighting for my life, and I think I did a reasonable job of hanging together after that unpleasant surprise. But of course it was unnecessary, and I think would have been wiser to force the draw at some point.
But after 2 days of no chances, you were kind of happy getting some sort of imbalance today?
Well, like I said, at first no, and suddenly, you know, when the imbalance is somehow I mean, at first I had no hope of winning, I just had hopes of hanging on, so of course the imbalance was not that great, but then suddenly everything, you know, when I'm fighting for something more than a draw, yes, then of course imbalance is fine.
Before the tournament, you estimated your chances of qualifying for the candidates at about 30%. Here we are with 3 rounds to go. Would that percentage have gone up or down, or about stayed the same?
It all depends. If +2 is enough, then yes, 30% is. I mean, I'm probably more than 30% chances. If +2 is not enough, then I have less. So it will also depend on the results of my of the other guys here.
Yeah, you're fighting 2 battles. You want Levon to slow down, and you don't want the field to catch up. It looks like today you might now be in a 7-way tie for second, if I did my math right, because Richard Rapport won. But are you following some of the other games and looking at the types of results that are going to impact you?
For now, no, but I mean, in the last round, of course, I will absolutely know every scenario.
I'm sure you will. Now, the reason we're standing outside is because the hotel we're playing in is closed for the winter. We're only opening the lobby just for the players. Is that a unique experience for you to play in a hotel with literally no one here but the tournament staff?
Yeah, I mean, it's not an issue. I don't really care where I play, especially, you know, when I have something so important to fight for.
But you're not playing on any sort of stage here. There's almost no audience. But you're trying to qualify for a tournament where you'll be on the largest stage. So do you like people watching you when you play, or do you play better when you're in solitude?
Honestly, I don't think it matters so much. I mean, I've played both extremely well and extremely badly with audience, and same with no audience. So, you know, I think it matters more. You know, my shape matters more than, you know, the conditions I'm playing in, because I remember, I mean, I know for a fact that, you know, whenever your position is good, you don't really care, for instance, about the noise in the playing hall, you know, by spectators or whatever, and then suddenly there's something to look for, there's something you're not comfortable with, and suddenly, I mean, even a mosquito can bug you for a while. So, you know, again, I'm pretty sensitive to the moves I play and the position I'm in, and you know, then exterior conditions might play a role.
Last question. Before I got here, I always told people I preferred the French Riviera to the Spanish coastline, but I have to say Palma is quite nice. So tell us your opinion on this subject. Would you rather be at the French beaches or the Spanish beaches?
Well, here, to be honest, I mean the Spanish beach is fine, but there's pretty much no one here. I mean, at least close to the hotel. I mean, I know that I went a bit down the coast, and there were a bit more people downtown. But to be honest, I'm not really a seaside kind of guy, but I know that sometimes I also enjoy French beaches a bit more, and I'm afraid to say I mean beach, not beach, because I mean pardon my French accent on this.
I think our viewers know what exactly you were trying to say there. Well, anyway, you're +1 now. Good luck in your quest to qualify. You've got 3 more rounds to get to +2, and of course you get to +3, you're already golden. So good luck getting there.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot.